So this is the setup I have going on for my breeder crickets. There's a decent amount of cardboard, egg crates, got some lettuce up there they're feeding off of. Back there I have some grounded up dog food, and the water is a gel water, which you can buy like any PetSmart or Petco or wherever. This is the breeder bin that I have. The soil is just a normal Miracle-Gro potting soil. It's actually moisture control potting mix. It doesn't have any pesticides or anything in it, so it's good for these crickets because they won't die when they lay their eggs in there. A lot of them, as soon as they see the dirt, they see that it's a great place to start laying eggs. As you can see, like, they like to dig, but let's see if I can find one laying an egg. That one right there in the middle, she's laying an egg right now. Let's see if I have any more. So is that one. Get a better look at it. Difference between male and females is you see that prong in the middle? She's sticking in the ground to lay the egg. That's a female. They have 3 prongs instead of 2, which the normal male will have 2. And if I could find one up here. See how he's chirping right now? Let's see if I can find. Alright, this is a male right here. You see how it has 2 prongs instead of 3? That's one of the males. And whenever they do that, that's their mating call to breathe. But I just use some lettuce that gives them moisture and food. They'll eat that a few days. Just leave regular food and the water gel. The type I use is Flukers. You can buy this at any PetSmart or Petco or anything. It's about like $2-3 maybe, and it lasts a while. You can actually use unflavored Jello too, that works too, or crushed up dog food if you don't want to pay for any of it. I have crushed up dog food in a bag right there, mini cricket keeper, spray bottle. But you gotta have a lot of space if you have a lot of crickets. These are all adult, full size, they're ready to breed. That's why you see so many females in there right now. Over the course of like the last 4 days, I let them breed in Little's honey.
She's playing in the water.
Well, my dog's being retarded playing in her water bowl. It's a little puppy. But, like I was saying, I let these ones in there for this one probably about 3 days and this one about 2, just to see how it's going to work. And I have a thermometer up here to measure the temperature. Usually it gets to about 80 with a heat lamp in it. So I have up here. And I just put a little bit of egg crates so when they hatch they can crawl up onto it. And then toilet paper roll I unraveled and let them walk up on that. None of them hatched yet, but it's only been like 2 days, so probably within a week or so take another video and show you guys what's going on with them. But as of how I set it up, got a regular container from the dollar store, but like $9 maybe. Drilled some holes in it, and I put some like dryer sheets on here to alleviate the smell from it. Use a lot of duct tape, and if you see underneath it here, I don't know if you can see this, but the screen I used is so it doesn't like burn through the plastic. Duct tape don't burn, so it only melt. But they get really hot, so I wouldn't touch them. I leave them on constantly. As for the incubator one, I have a heat lamp in there. It's a red, and I drilled little holes in there just to keep a lot more heat in there. You can see all the little holes. But as for anything, you want to keep your soil moist at all times. you want to probably spray them about 2 to 3 times a day, just not to overwater them, just to keep them moist. As for the food, you always want to keep food in there for them to give them all the nutrients and gut load them as much as possible. I didn't put any food in here because I haven't seen anything yet, so hopefully within a few days I will. And then I'll just put them in the corners just so they'll be running around and they can find food really easily because they're going to be really small. But yeah, only thing what I use is for the bottom down here, all down there, to take the smell away and like pick up their waste, is I use this Vermiculite. And it takes most of the moisture from when they go to the bathroom and everything out, and keeps the smell down a lot. I can barely smell it in here, especially with those on there. But this is my setup. Do you see? There's one other thing you can do with the incubator, but I haven't tried it yet. I might try it next batch whenever I take this one out in about 2 or 3 days. I can leave it in longer, but they seem to dig a lot in it, so I might take it out sooner. But you can also use a space heater, and you can set that. Well, I have it set up on a table right now, so I can put it underneath the table, underneath this, or in the middle, and it'll heat it up a lot more. You can leave the lights on too, it'll boost the temperature a lot. But that's how I've been breeding crickets, or at least trying. But I'll make another video in about a week or so when I start seeing hatching, or if I see hatching. But either way, I'll make another one. But alright, thanks.